Hi, welcome back to the garden. Today is Thursday, February 9th. Just had to make sure that the freeze this morning didn't hurt the lettuce. Kind of snuck up on us. It's been raining hard constantly for 3 days. Oklahoma City got covered in ice last night, and early this morning it did drop down to 31 degrees. But the lettuce seems like it came through just fine, so did the arugula. This is a great example of why you don't have to worry about remulching after you plant. The wind does a really good job of blowing leaves in around your stuff. Even this young purple lettuce seemed like it came through just fine. We got a bunch up underneath here. Our beets and our oriental greens are putting on leaves. It's going to get down to 22 tonight. We're going to have to cover everything up this afternoon. Wow. This kale and spinach. And this spinach is growing like mad. We've got a nice little line of leeks coming up here. Our kohlrabi is doing really well back there. And this line of beets is just tremendous. It's simply amazing what a couple days of hard rain will do. Look at that. That bok choy's got true leaves on it. That kale's got true leaves on it. Wow. I still don't see any chives yet. Well, just look at that. It is fantastic. These are growing better than I thought they would. Our kale, our beets, our volunteer radish. Even some of the beets here in the corner survived. And we've got radishes and Swiss chard and cabbages. And that beet we've left to go to seed. Those beets should be putting on little bulbs, and the carrots in the corner are looking really nice. And of course our spinach, cabbage, and cornflower are looking pretty good there. And just look at that cabbage. That was a teeny tiny seedling right when we planted it. These are doing really well. I am very happy with the growth on these cabbages. The wheat from the straw bales are doing pretty good too. Now you can do this too. We're halfway through February. We're going to be putting potatoes in here in just a week or so. It is simply amazing the change in these plants in just a few days of hard rain. Speaking of hard rain, you can't even tell in this mulch. I'm walking around out here and my feet aren't wet at all. Now if you had a traditionally tilled up garden and with as much rain as we got, you'd be knee deep in mud. Then once it dried out, you'd have a hard little brick. You'd have to till again. And if you had plants growing and you tilled again, you'd be starting over. It's one of the benefits of the deep mulch. And the garlic I snuck out of my wife's kitchen doing really well. Oh yeah, on Sunday, the wind was light enough I was able to go ahead and sheet quite a bit of the greenhouse. We haven't put the trim on yet, so we got some water in between the panels. But with that windstorm, it didn't blow it away. With any luck, we'll be planting seeds in there next week. I'm simply amazed at how fast the winter's gone by. Now, I'm not saying it's over yet, but we're getting close to planting. Potatoes are going to go in about 2 weeks, I think. It is simply amazing that we planted this lettuce and arugula in September and we're still eating off of it. And if you're itching for spring to be here, it'll be right around the corner. We'll be right back out here in the garden before you know it. Yeah, I don't think we have to put much mulch around these, but we do want to go ahead and get the totes on them. It's going to get down to about 20 degrees for a couple hours. Riley wants to make sure I do it right. I think we'll be all right there. And I want to thank you for stopping by the garden and helping us button these up. Not a breath of air. That's why it's going to get cold tonight. You can do this too. And until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.